Thank you very much, Matthew. Bellew of the Week for episode 501, playing us in this week. I got sent this clip, I think it was last week, actually, by friend of the pod, Stephen Somerville, who likes to throw one in from time to time. Throwing punches is Callie Sauerland. I'm sure who he's chucking them at, but somebody is receiving his wrath. Here he is in a kind of press conference brawl.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ!
Aye, Callie's on all cocaine there, mate. He's wanting to get involved. You know, pavement dancing.
He looked like he was fucking getting ready to shoot a fake bow.
Was it just me, or did the spicy there be no pick up on Shannon Briggs?
Yeah, who was that?
Shannon Briggs. I don't know if he was there, mind you, or if it's just someone.
No, I don't know where it was.
Or not.
Callie looked like he's about to explode, didn't he? Looked like me on BNTV that night, Andy.
Turn the radiator down next then.
I know. Yeah. The radiators aren't on these days.
This is the same in Dave Colbill's house apparently as well, mate.
Fucking energy crisis me arse. I'm driving through the estate tonight. The place is lit up like the fucking 4th of July for Christmas. Like, I'm like, what the fuck these fuckers?
I know, my missus has been the same, mate. It's first day Advent and that's, we've got the fucking lights on the tree and the round about the door and that. Oh, fuck me.
Probably all hooked into your electricity, Rob.
I'll have bad news from him.
Oh, dear. Anyway, let's go on to the Bellew of the Weeks. First one is Dan Raphael. White Franklin through 8. White has pretty quick hands when he lets them go. I have him up 5-3. Solid fight. What was Dan watching there, Andy?
I don't know, mate, but I did see Eddie was calling him out on one of the channels. I don't know what one. I think it might be an IFL actually, saying you got fucking journalists out there, you know, pretending how they know how to score fucking fat, and you got fucking Fat Dan fucking make that draw. I was like, oh fuck's sake, mate! I called it a robbery. That's what it was. Sorry, I think Fat Dan called it a robbery. So Eddie took issue with that one actually.
Eddie taking issue. Talking of Eddie, nominated by one of the Nutters. IFL TV new guest announcement here, Aussie. Raw, the fight within, part 13. Eddie Hearn. What on earth can we hear on IFL from Eddie that we haven't heard a million times before?
Sounds like a book about bareback.
Fuck knows. Absolutely, I've no idea. But I'll tell you what, I have noticed though, the views on his videos are dropping. Used to be, like easy, high 6 figures, but not anymore. So
no views for you.
So who knows what he's got to say? Fuck knows. But I mean, it's just going to be a show. I won't be listening to it anyway. But
how long has he got left in sport, think Oz?
Oh, 2 years, maybe 3 at a push. Yeah, I think I think as soon as Joshua goes, we're looking at it now. There's no depth to that roster. There's big names. Conor Benn, he probably had all his eggs in the Benn basket.
Eggs. And then Conor Benn ate them all and failed the drug test.
And then what has Ben blamed now? The eggs. So yeah, it's struggling. He's not got that thingy. DAZN. Is it a model that's improving? Is it just a failing business that bleeds cash? That's what it is at the moment. I think when the going gets tough. Old Bazza did it a few years ago, as Frank likes to remind us, and he sacked it off. So who knows next? But yeah, I don't see it being long term. That's for sure.
One of the boys, Andy, in the Boxing Messenger, Nutters Messenger group, was pointing to the fact of whoever done the poster here has done a disservice on Eddie by the lighting, giving him a wee drinker's note.
I was about to say, mate, he's looking. He's looking a wee bit like Neil Lennon there back in that 55 season when his face was all blotchy and red.
Looks like Alan Brazil.
Aye,
got a bit of the Forrest Whitaker eye going on.
He's need to get a shave as well, but I understand why he's not shaving, because he's been thinking about his recent luck recently with Conor Benn and all the millions he lost, man. He'd probably take a razor to his fucking wrist rather than his face, Very luck.
Looks like me out in the field when I seen the UFO.
Or when the moon landing was explained to you in detail how real it is.
It's a fuck.
Rob, I hear an echo. Am I to take it you're actually indoors right now?
No, I'm up on the moon.
Wired to the moon.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
in-house
dear.
tonight. In-house. It's pissing
In-house.
rain, man. I'm not a fucking machine.
Oh no, it's all right here actually. Doesn't reach us yet. This has though, Matty. Derek Chisora is on OnlyFans. There's the link, and that's a picture of what content you'll be getting, Matt, when you sign up.
I bet you're signing up for that one, Matthew.
No, I don't hate my money that fucking much, Andy. But
Who's signing up for that, man?
for those who aren't watching this video wise, Chisora is wearing like a whipped cream or a shaving cream pair of underpants. It also appears that he's got a dab on his left nipple as well. It's kind of like if anybody ever remembers the movie Varsity Blues from the 90s. It's kind of like the whipped cream bikini scene in that movie, except like not hot or erotic whatsoever. It's just generally disturbing.
How many super chats would you need to get Matty to lick that off?
I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit there, Steve.
That's
So
super
I'll have
chats.
to
He
get
just
you
needs
that
to have a
number
fucking-
later.
He just needs to have a bad weekend at the bookies.
I'm just glad I have. I'm just glad I haven't eaten today. I think I would have puked all over my laptop. Yeah, no.
I don't know what
doing that.
Derek Chisora's OnlyFans. Are you puking on the fucking laptop? Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what, I would date for like I had 6 zeros in the end date with fucking cash only. We need tax to get paid.
You need Bulldog on OnlyFans, Andy. You need
Yeah.
Bulldog
Yeah,
on
okay.
OnlyFans.
There'd be two things going on that are under the table that day.
I mean, if I had brains, man, that rule the fucking world, I'll tell you.
Every man has a price.
Mine's with the fat fit in the end date, by the way.
Back in the world of Tim Boxeo this week.
Look at this.
Anyone can get it.
Now,
Look at the Gino nips, man. He's probably
I was going to say, mate, big pieces
What's-
of fucking bologna, aren't they?
Is that looks like a composition? Is it a real photograph? Like?
Apparently so. It got sent in anyway.
Somebody definitely caught the dinner bell and missed leg day.
Look at the socks.
Mate,
He
it
looks
just proves
photoshopped
something.
into that photograph, doesn't he? Like, what's going on there? Like, what's the original photograph? I want to know.
I was going to say, it just shows, doesn't it? Some countries will license anything to get in the fucking ring. I mean, look at the state of this punk here. Look at him. Fuck's sake.
He's even got fucking socks on his up past his calves, man.
Ebony Bridges socks, man.
Oh, aye.
Anyone can get it. Respect to anyone who steps in between the ring. I don't know how this has ended up in Bellew the week.
Speaking of
Andy.
anyone could get it, I saw a lady called Kendra Lust giving big props to Ebony Bridges, and one of
I've
our
seen
listeners, I can't remember who it was, one of our listeners was like, don't do it, Kendra. She's a dope or something. Something fucking. Anyway.
She's mad into her UFC and that. Like she does all the training and that as well. Like, she wouldn't you wouldn't mind wrestling with her, mate.
Tapped out.
Tapped out, sagged out, no looking for no hands out.
UFC, UFOs. Here's one for you, Andy. 2008 Olympian and former professional boxer Isaiah Agostama has been arrested for planning a mass shooting at a Florida gym.
Fucking hell, man.
After he retired, and Isaiah had to fill his time somehow, I suppose.
I can't remember him fighting at all, to be honest with you.
He fought Denis Grachev, apparently, according to his record. I'm just looking
So
at
he
it
was light
now.
heavyweight, was he? Grachev was light heavyweight.
Yeah, he fought Edwin Rodriguez. He went points
Right.
with him. And he lost to Gusmir Padermo, who I believe fought Mikkel Kessler as well.
Kessler.
Yeah. So,
Well, I mean, given his record, you got to say that he's got a good beard, but he really can't pull the trigger.
So the scene how the white man can't jump in it with Raymond, and he's like, fuck that, I'll go back to the car, get my other gun, and go to kill all y'all.
That's such a good. He has to go.
yeah.
Doesn't he have to go into the fucking convenience store and fucking to get money? Yeah, he gives away his gun. Yeah.
Raymond, is that you? No, this ain't
No.
Raymond.
Stupid motherfucker.
oh, well, good luck, Isaiah, with whatever you do going forward. Boxing Connected here. Modern day Hagler. It took Hagler 50 fights to finally land a shot at the world title because no one wanted to fight him. Andrade, despite being two-weight world champion, Rob is yet to face world champion because no one wants his smoke.
You know, you had Thomas the Hitman Hearns, John the Beast Mugabe, Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, all fucking similar ilk to the guys that Demetrius Andrade's fought on his rise to the top, his rise to the fucking topless photo. What the fuck?
Hey,
I love his tattooed hands. That's
You
not
know-
that's not really good for the boxing career.
Marvin Hagler used to run backwards in the snow in army boots, shouting fucking war on the coast of fucking Cape Cod in the freezing, and this fucking Egypt's out with a chain on him that says A with his tattooed hand, the man with the tattooed hands on a beach somewhere, and he's compared to Marvelous Marvin. Is he? Fuck off, boo boo, man. I just went from LB's in the back on a surfboard. Is he?
More Marv Nation, Matty, than Marvin Hagler.
Boo boo.
I don't know what you have against Marv Nation, Steve. It's going to end up being the first name in sports. Just wait and see.
Great bunch of lads. Someone of the
Right.
listeners asked me today, is Marv Nation a great bunch of... I don't know, man. I don't know who's a great bunch
Great
of lads.
bunch of Marvs.
They're just a great bunch of lads.
And
All of them.
They're promoters
I have-
of unified junior flyweight champion Yocosta Valle. I mean, they got a lot going for them.
When you hear
Marvelous
like that
Martian
Marv
Hagler.
Nation, when you hear that Marv Nation, the first thing I keep thinking about for some reason is that guy out of Home Alone.
Oh, I'm Marv. That's what I
Marv.
think of with the wee gloves.
Aye.
You could do with a pair of wee gloves there, Andrade, couldn't he?
Turning up
He looks like he's doing an OnlyFans there. Fuck Chisora's photo. What's he
Oh,
teasing the fucking
God.
the tracksuit bottoms for? Fucking relax with this photo. Fuck's sake.
Oh man, so funny. I'm the same as you, Andy. I think of that weird guy as well. I can't remember who played him, but it was Joe Pesci was the other one, wasn't it? In Home Alone.
Aye.
And...
I
Daniel
don't know what-
Stern.
Daniel
Oh,
Stern,
really?
because he remember what was the name of that stag do party that was it coming to Las Vegas, whatever it was called, and they ended up killing the prostitute by accident. What Jeremy Piven did, he was
Oh
banging
yeah,
her.
yeah. Remember
He
that?
was banging her right. She fired up against the wall to continue, and she stuck her head. He stuck her head, the back of her head, right into a fucking jacket hanger. So she's basically hanging on the fucking back with her head while he's banging the life out, and he just like realizes she's fucking dead. You know? So then cut up the body. I better stop talking before we get banned for this.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
ended up
Jeff.
cutting up the body and putting it in a suitcase and firing it out in the desert in Las Vegas. And Daniel Stern's one of the conscientious people who just starts to eat away at him. I think he meets an untimely death by getting ran over by a van or something like that, possibly. I'm not too sure.
That was
a nice
very bad.
segue.
That was with the Cameron Diaz film, wasn't it? Very bad things.
That's the one. Very bad
Yeah.
things. That's the one.
Do you know what Andrade looks like? He looks like he's looking for that payday. Yeah. That's
Well,
just
you need to sell that
especially
chain
for
then.
Dominic. Dominic fucking got on to me because I didn't say yeah on episode 500, but I couldn't fucking remember every running joke. So sorry, Dominic. Yeah.
You got a running joke on the fucking screen right now.
Oh, here, talking of running
See?
jokes, here we are. Finally, he's back. The Lord of Length, the General of Girth, the Mountain of Mass, Christmas Cracker. Merv Turner presents a night of championship boxing in Harrow Leisure Centre, Christchurch Avenue. Prince Patel. More to be added, Andy, apparently. More to be added. So he's going to become even bigger.
Is this Merv Nation then?
Merv,
Well, Merv Nation, I fucking
Merv Nation.
Merge Nation, more like it. But it's the Harrow Leisure Centre as well, Christchurch Avenue.
Shamrock boxing behind the boards there.
I
great bunch
see.
of lads.
I see John O'Connor's going to be fighting out in Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan soon. By the way, I seen this some sort of picture kicking about. Fighting
Oh.
Artem Ovanesian, possibly. Anyways,
This is a step up for Patel going to the Harrow Leisure Centre, considering some of the places he's been, Andy. Like
Hopefully-
Morrison's pub in Hungary.
aye, in Africa and that as well, fighting some fucking field. I mean, hopefully, he puts on some of those belts as well, because you could do with losing a few of those belts.
Belts on the line. What have we got here? The Zone Boxing, Aussie, the Body Snatcher. We've got Canelo, we've got Triple G, we've got Errol Spence, we've got Naoya Inoue, we've got Dillian White, some of the greatest body punchers of modern boxing. Getting on board.
No, because I can't even remember the last time Dillian White stopped somebody to the body.
Is it
It's
Dave
like
Allen?
the worst. He
That's
didn't
not
stop
very
Dave
much.
Allen.
No,
He
Dave
went
Allen
the
stopped
he went-
Lucas Brown. Sorry, with a body shot. That's right.
Yeah, I was going to say he went the distance with Dave Allen. I can't remember the last time he stopped somebody to the body. And when your nickname is the Body Snatcher, you should really be doing that quite a bit. And he does fuck all. So yeah, I don't understand. It's just,
It's probably
just this-
supposed to be the booty snatcher.
It's not-
It might be. Never know. Anyway.
But yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And this punk here, I think he scored 4 10-10 rounds. 4. He's just a joker, isn't he? He's a fucking joke.
He's a troll in him.
Scoring the card like Maddie.
I don't score even rounds. I score even fights. Get it fucking right.
dear, old David Hay. Right, those were all the ones I've got, Andy. Any from you? Episode 501.
Unfortunately, it's been a quiet week for me, Steve. I've been that busy. I've not got anything this week. As I say, I forgot the fucking fights were on Friday night, eh?
I know I forgot the one this afternoon was on. I just about got Azim in time, but anyway. Aussie, Bellew of the Week, who you got?
No, there was a couple actually. Hay, who randomly came out and just decided that he was going to insult Alexander Usyk and say he'd knock him out comfortably. And then there was another, Amir Khan as well, who just went rogue and just started abusing Hamza Shiraz for no apparent reason. I don't understand why, but he was just describing him as boring. Said he didn't watch the
ignorance.
He said he goes, I didn't watch the fights because I didn't want to, but I was stuck in traffic. So actually, you didn't have a choice about watching the fights because you're in a fucking car somewhere, mate. But
He said he'd rather listen to some music than tune in.
Yeah. So Khan just randomly slandering Hamza Shiraz from where, just completely out of nowhere, really.
Okay, nomination for Amir there from Aussie. Matty, any from you, please?
Oh, I just had the Chisora one.
Chisora on OnlyFans, not lighting up. Matty, ticking his boxes, Rob. Who you got nominations this week?
Jamal Charlo, the 60-pounder, isn't he? 68-pounder.
Yes.
Confronted Dmitry Bivol, and said to him, "Let's fight. I want to fight you. Do you want to fight me?" And Bivol said, "I want to fight undisputed champion," like that, something like that. Right? I haven't got that one down yet, but he said something like that, and then he was like, "Do you have belt?" He was like, "No." And he was like, "But just fight me for no belt. Fight me for prestige." And Bivol was like, "All right." And he was like, "At 68, but we're doing it at 68. He's like, Bivol's like, "What? But this fucking guy's coming to me with an offer, and I have to make loads of concessions to get him just so I can shake his hands and get him to piss off and
Charlo
me.
Black with the drink, man.
He's fighting the Turby for the fucking all the marbles at 75. No, we'll fight Jamal Charlo for no belt at a fucking weight that he doesn't fight at. All right, man. Piss off with you." So,
he's off his head, isn't he, Charlo?
Charlo, yeah. And then the reporter said to him, "What's the crack?" And he had his ski mask on and all, like his fucking ski mask on in the venue, like Balenciaga hat, which is dodgy enough now in the current climate. I don't think he's got that memo yet.
Yeah.
He's fucking. I don't think he's in tune with current affairs too much. But anyway, he sits on he literally sits on a throne in his old house, Tony Charlo, like he's a fucking headbanger. But they put the microphone in his face and they were like, Munguia's promoter said they want to fight you, and he just goes, taps the microphone. It was like, "Is this thing on?" And then left. It's fucking nuts. So Charlo, for a moment of madness, for fucking Bivol was looking at him like, "Seriously, man, you don't fuck off." And then who else? Eddie for his fucking FaceTime with Ryder, like, isn't he fucking? He wouldn't give a fuck about John Ryder if he got beat up by fucking Zach Parker. He would have been the fucking guy who didn't make it. And then he's, the Emirates won it in the Emirates, mate. You won it in Wembley, mate. Oh, mate. Canelo's coming to London, mate. Viva Mexico.
Fucking hell, bruv.
He's almost dancing the fucking cha-cha. He's after getting the result he needs for the zone, like Canelo in England. Baby, let's make it happen. And Ryder's now fucking mandatory so he can try and get a call. Like, his fucking Christmas is after coming early with that one. Like, that was a lifeline thanks to the fucking Gorilla Ryder. Like, so, but it was funny to see it in action. Like, wasn't it the tone of his voice change? Oh, mate. So pleased for you, mate. Oh, fuck's sake. Unbelievable. Even it.
I've got another one as well from Maris Bradis, who was ringside today at the Sky Show with a fucking Jake Paul t-shirt on, trying to hunt him down again. I mean, it's just a sorry excuse now. What the fuck is he playing at? Like I said, he dresses up as fucking Super Mario, chasing Paul around the world, trying to get the fight. He then ends up going to Australia and loses his world title. And now he's back on TV screens doing the same thing again, looking for a fight with Jake Paul. This was arguably the best cruiserweight in the world. Now Usyk's up at heavyweight. And instead, he's just a complete moron.
I've got a fight from us.
YouTuber.
I've got one from, if he really wants to stoop to these levels to get a fight made, and he's just after these kind of YouTube stars, why don't he go after Tommy Fury? He could call Big John out, and he could bring Big John Fisher with him. get John Fisher on his side, bosh him and Brady's fucking chinning the fucking neck in the Chinese's, calling out fucking the Furies in London somewhere.
Imagine
That's
that.
what you want.
One of the Romford soldiers, Maris Brady's gobbling fucking chow mein with John Fisher. It's just
Two
there,
sitting
isn't
there
it?
with big
TikTok.
polo t-shirts on him, just fucking stains on him, fucking calling out the Furies.
Whilst eating kung po prawns as well.
Bosh.
And 10 pork balls and 6 chicken wings.
And they'll charge you £30 for a video as well.
Let's see if Jake Paul, Tommy Fury doesn't get made. Let's try and point Bradis in the direction of Tommy Fury.
Yeah, we should do that as a Christmas prize. That pay £30 to Big John Fisher for an asylum listener to get a shout out off him. I'd pay money. It'd be fucking amusing.
Well, it need to be an asylum listener who's actually critically ill, possibly, mate.
Narrow it down.
Well, mentally ill. You're talking about me. You're talking about that.
I could think of someone for that job. Right. Let's have a quick look through them before we do our predictions. First of all, we've got Eddie going in Raw with Cougs. We've got Dan Raphael with his scorecards. We have Chisora on OnlyFans. We have this little chap. We have Mr. Mass Shooter. We've got Demetrius Andrade. We've got Prince Patel. We've got the Body Snatchers. And we have David Hayes' scorecard. What are you going for this week, Andy?
I'm gonna go for the mass shooter, or failed mass shooter. What an absolute moron that
It's a bit
is,
embarrassing for the fella, isn't it?
It is. I mean, that's
Just a tad.
just a fucking stupid fucking move, mate. So I'll go for what's his name? Augustus.
Isaiah
Is it?
Augustama
Augustama, right?
from
Okay.
Haiti, 14 Olympics for Haiti.
All right.
The
So,
bad news for him is they're going to put him under the fucking jail for that one, man. Fucking not walking away from that one.
And the thing is, as well, there's no more fights for him.
There's
No
no
more
more fights for him. Well, there might be a few where he's going.
Where he's going.
You see, he might get asked to go into what do you call it again? Segregation, or what's the other one that they call?
Solitary
Isolation.
confinement.
Solitary confinement, but then he don't want to be fucking. He don't want to do that either, because he's not going to get the reputation as being a fucking cock tease.
Jesus Christ.
I think what Andy's trying to say, good luck, Isaiah. Ozzy, any?
That's the danger when you go into solitary, is everybody knows that there's a tight booty hole coming out.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's protecting that tight asshole, baby.
Going woke again this week. Ozzy, who are you going for? Episode 501.
Fell asleep. Fell asleep.
Come and see Big Igor, by the way.
I was going to go for David Hay and his fucking rogue judge's card, but actually, the pillock who fucking got foiled doing his mass shooting is just odd. I mean, it's just another thing that, will only, you don't see any ex-Premier League players, trying to plan mass shootings at a gym, do you, or an old club. But in boxing, of course, there's always somebody who does something like this. So, yeah, Isaiah Augustama is my nomination, without a doubt.
Matty, Isaiah's romping away here. I suppose you wouldn't want to argue with him, would you? Who are you going for?
Just as a way of telling him, no, don't do this, I'm going with Chisora's OnlyFans. I don't think he should.
Who is going to subscribe to that? Like, how much is it? Like,
I believe. Remember he posted a picture taking a shit on the toilet. Sitting there with his fucking strides done. Aye.
He's a mad bastard. Go on then, Roberto. Who you got?
What do they call a hot Carl in the UK, or is there a different word for it?
what is it?
What is that?
It's no, that'll get us banned. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Go on, Rob. Save us.
What were nominations again?
Eddie, Dan Raphael, Chisora.
Eddie on the FaceTime, yeah. Eddie on the FaceTime, yeah. Fuck me, man.
Proud. So proud for you,
You
mate.
were the Emirates, mate. Emirates and Wembley. Name your stadium, mate. Oh, fucking hell.
Always believed in you, John. Always believed in you. Even though I sent you over to
always
fucking
been my
BT
guy,
Sports
yeah.
to get to the window, mate. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. Sorry about
see stuff
Liverpool,
like that.
mate. Sorry about Liverpool. Forget about that. Oh, fuck. But yeah, big night for family. All going to see the Canelo, and fucking we're all going over. So yeah, well, let's hope that fight gets made. We're having the live asylum that night, I think, are we?
Live Asylum, yeah, absolutely. Ames says, I remember Chisora's cameo site. He posted a video of a lion eating a zebra on it. So there you go, Matty. That's the kind of content you're going to get.
Oh, exciting times. Like a Derek Chisora nature shows. That's exactly what my life has missed.
Cameo's fallen a lot though. It used to have lions eating zebras. Now it just has John Fisher eating fucking Chineses for 30 quid.
I can remember Billy
Could
Connolly
be
talking
zebra,
about.
you don't know.
I can remember the time Billy Connolly was talking about one of his shows about a fucking zebra trying to, or a wildebeest trying to run away from a lion, right? And you can see the lion creeping up to it, and he's like going through all the motions, and he goes right through it all. And he's like, he says, he says, I'm shouting at the fucking telly, fucking run! There's a fucking lion there.
Oh, that's right. Is that the one that don't know they're wildebeest because there's no mirrors
I'm
in
not
the
a
desert or
wildebeest.
something?
There's no
Yeah,
mirrors
that's
in the desert or something. I'm not a wildebeest. I'm one of these type of things over there. It's true. They can listen, if humans can identify with who they want to be, then surely the animals can do it too.
right.
So one of the listeners, Ray, we're going to call him Sugar Ray. Dan Raphael and John Fisher will be a great YouTube fight. Yeah, only if Ozzy's doing the commentary on that one, please.
Fat bastards.
Dan Raphael and John Fisher.
Gonna have to get the 22-foot ring for that one.
Reinforced.
Maybe we're done in concrete, possibly, man.
The fucking
Where do we
stills.
think it'd be? Where do we think it'd be? Hobson's car park in
definitely,
Sheffield.
yeah, it's got to be. With lights for the ring, like Salfar. Car lights.
I even could fly Farah over to be the special guest referee. You know, he turns his hand at anything. Who we didn't mention actually, by the way, that Saul Farah suffered defeat this weekend.
Yeah, but I'll get overturned though, mate. We know who runs Bolivian boxing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Overturned. Did he get knocked out?
No, I got beat on
Disqualified,
points.
didn't they?
Oh, was it?
Was it? No, did he got like he deducted a load of points? Didn't
Was
he,
it? I give
yeah.
it 4 points or something like that. Got deducted.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he'll see to that on Monday morning.
Oh,
anyway, never mind, Saul. It's all about Isaiah Augustamo. I'm going to go for him as well. Congratulations, Isaiah. You are Bellew of the Week winner for episode 501.